Thank you for joining us on this here ridiculously balmy day up in Rumpus Studio. It's I, Joe Bag of Donuts, coming at you from National 69 Yourself Day. Alongside me, as always, Giggly Slam Z.
That's me, just a giggling away.
Always
I'm just
giggling.
so happy about the holidays, you know?
Yeah, you guys had the day off, right? Besides from this job.
No. Yeah. Yep.
It is a national holiday.
It is a national holiday. Well, and it's hard to do in public.
Yep.
Celebrating in public is awkward, I
Yeah,
guess.
absolutely.
Is what I'm
It'd be
saying.
nice if they just allow it for one fucking day.
Yeah.
Or every day.
Well, that too.
Well, it would be one fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually,
No, it's oral sex, beard. It still counts.
does it?
Still counts. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be just like a scene though, like a parade of people just walking down the street 69ing?
Yeah?
That would be
Hot.
an impressive feat of strength.
Yes. I feel like everyone would have to be very fit.
Well, at least the person doing all the holding up.
Well, it would still be encouraged, right? I mean, unless you're just short. If you're the hold E, I guess.
Or if they had like a little 69 wheelie cart where you could rest the other person, you know what I mean, and wheel them around, so it wasn't as much work.
Well, here's what it would have to be: is basically like a wagon. You could just use a wagon, and then who's ever on top would use their arms to crawl along and push the wagon along.
Oh, sure, you're thinking
okay.
more of like a horizontal 69.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, a standing
I would-
69 would be no person would get their blood rushing to their
Sure.
head.
I guess whenever I think 69, I just immediately think of standing 69.
Yeah. Yeah, me
'Cause
too.
It's from what I've heard, it's much more pleasurable.
Oh, huh.
Mhm.
I don't know if I've ever tried a standing 69.
Well,
I've definitely tried a standing 96, that's for sure.
Yeah.
or 66. That's like what I do at the bank when I'm waiting in line.
I once
Standing
attempted a
66.
standing 77, and I do not recommend it at all, ever.
Seems like it'd probably be bad for your back.
It's very bad for your back. It'd pop a hernia.
Youch.
Yeah.
What's a 96?
That's where you lay back to back, but then you reach your arms around and like jack each other off or whatever.
Okay. Seems that doesn't really. I can't really think of a situation where that would be better than 69. Maybe they do that on National 96 Day.
It's just all about your preference.
Okay. Yeah. Huh. Well, what have you guys been up to? We had a little slight delay in the show. I kind
It's
of
Tuesday.
delayed the group. Sorry, I probably totally threw a wrench in your weekend plans. But
A little bit. I
You
had
know
a
what?
little too much time.
I had a baptism party to go to, so I mean, I had a pretty good excuse at least.
Nice. I had a wedding to go to, so it worked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. Everybody got married.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And how was your baptism, Joe?
It was good. It wasn't the best baptism I've ever been to, though. To
Really?
be honest, yeah.
But aren't you just super relieved after going to a baptism?
Yeah,
You're just
right.
like, now, oh, thank God this kid will get into heaven unless he sins. But
Oh, see, I was going to bring that question back to you guys and ask what the purpose of a baptism is.
I'm not really sure. I don't know. Do you? You went to one.
Well, I think it's just, I thought that was it, was the heaven thing.
I'm not. You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I think it's so that you can get into heaven as a child.
Mm.
I think it's to see if the child is weak and will drown easily.
I was a little disappointed in in the lack of streamers and party hats. Sorry, I just was.
It seems like if you're gonna have a baptism, there should be at least streamers.
Yeah.
The party hats, I can understand. It is just more garbage. People are gonna throw it away out front.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
the
true.
streamers, a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And at least some like matching plates, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there was that at the after party, but not at just the regular baptism party.
Uh-huh.
Another thing I realized is that I am incredibly uncomfortable in a Catholic church.
Just in Catholic or in church in general?
Well, in most churches, but especially Catholic churches, because I don't know what is going on ever. And then sometimes they'll like ask for a certain person to participate, and I was on the end, like towards the middle, and so a lot of people would like come by me and make eye contact, and I just the whole time I felt like I was doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was supposed to be giving them
Like,
more of my money or something.
You thought it was like like they were into you type of a thing because they made eye contact?
That or like I didn't light a candle appropriately or something like that, you know.
Yeah, they got a lot of rules
Yeah.
there, and it's not a comfortable environment for me.
And it's
either.
like not a situation where I can just openly be like, all right, guys, I don't know what I'm doing here, so just help me out. It's like if you don't know what you're doing, you probably shouldn't have even come in.
And
It's
you
very
can't be
judgmental.
openly gay.
That's true.
That is true.
I'm not openly gay.
And it seems
Wait.
like...
I mean...
Yeah, oh, okay. What a twist.
Mm-hmm.
What a twist.
How about you, Unbeard? I call him Unbeard because currently at the table he has the wimpiest beard of the bunch.
That's true.
It is a weakling beer.
But a beard nonetheless.
Just saying, if that beard was a sauce and it was handed to me at a restaurant, I would send it back and I'd tell them it's weak.
Beard.
I see.
Oh no, weak.
I recorded a few bands.
Like out of the blue?
Yeah. I recorded a few band.
Did
Joe,
they know about it?
The fan's not on.
Turn the rain off.
Oh, you hear that? It's raining.
I thought we were having a set malfunction, but it was God yelling at me for not knowing what I was doing in church.
Yeah. Anyway, I recorded a few bands. That was cool. I don't know if I mentioned this last show or not, but so I'm doing that right now, and they'll be done in the next few weeks.
What bands? Would you like to give them a shameless plug?
Yeah. One of them is the Sterling Roots, which is Grandma Candy Juice's band.
Shout out Grandma Candy Juice.
Shout out.
Ooh, shout out.
And the other one is Bricks and Bones. It's a friends of Sterling Roots. Both good bands. Real good. And yeah, it's been really fun. So
they know you're recording them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. While they're here.
Oh, okay. That makes even more sense. You're not just okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, what about that for an idea? I like follow them around and start just like I spy on them and record them, and then once the album's all done, then they start like then I tell them, and then we put it all together in a package and sell that instead of just the album.
There you go.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's like really behind the scenes and inside.
You can call it studio sessions, in and out of the studio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what else have you been randomly thinking about, Beard?
So, also...
That's really creepy.
Calipigian. I've been thinking about that.
Calipigian.
Do you guys know that word?
No, I don't know what that is.
No, do you? Or did you make it up? Okay, keep going.
So Calipigian is a word. It sounds like this.
Calipigian.
Oh.
And
sounds just like how you said it.
Its definition is having a well-shaped buttocks. Bet you guys didn't know that.
No, can you use that in a sentence for me?
I was checking out Hey Girl the other night and noticed her calipigian.
Okay.
Calipigian.
What? Wait, it's not a noun.
It's an adjective. Oh, shit.
I noticed her brown.
Okay.
Well, in her case, that might be a noun.
All right, fine. I noticed her calipigian butt. Right?
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Or I noticed that she looked calipigian. She looked like a well-shaped buttocks. Face, especially. I'm not very good at thinking.
What I've learned here is that his source for this word didn't give an example.
Well, yeah, Google didn't actually.
See, they don't know.
Yeah. But it's a good word.
Yeah, I support that word wholeheartedly.
Thank you.
Who's that's the age-old question. Who's they?
They?
Yeah.
Oh, they who are them.
Like, I checked Google. They didn't know.
Yeah, the folks that know.
Like the people who work at Google.
Well, the folks in the know that. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
The whole of human knowledge. They is us, really.
Wow, that's deep. Maybe when people throughout time have said, like, well, you know what they say? They're just talking about, like, the people at Google.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Because years from now, they invented time travel and shaped the world around them.
Dude, I wouldn't doubt that Google is the first to invent time travel.
Oh, I'm willing to bet, yeah.
And they make it super convenient. Like, you can just, there's this really easy way you can just tell it to time travel.
If everybody gets a 10-minute allotment per year, you can go back 10 minutes once.
Voice activated time travel.
Yeah, it's more convenient than regular time travel.
Yeah. I'm just tired of always having to type the stuff in that I want, and like I typed the wrong year. I just want to say, okay, Google, send me to 1980, whatever, whichever. I had another thought, and tell me if this is just totally fucking stupid and I'm just a dumb idiot. But I was thinking about, for this show, what if we change some words, and instead of using certain words, we use the like classic sitcoms in place of those words.
What?
So instead of saying, here's what I was thinking of. Like, instead of saying the word more,
instead of saying more,
we say Moesha.
Can I get Moesha of that?
Yeah.
Oh, way to use that in a sentence.
Good job.
Right here.
Very good.
We're kind of wordsmiths.
Or like, I'll be right back. I have to go to the Seinfeld.
Sure. What's the Seinfeld?
The store.
Okay.
Yeah. Does it have to have the same starting letter?
No.
It's
but
a good rule
it's a good rule of thumb.
Okay.
I think that we should.
What do you like, Moesha? Creamy or chunky peanut butter?
That's a very good question. I think probably creamy.
I think that.
I think I like a creamy Moesha.
You like creamy Moesha?
Yep.
I've always been
a lot more than a chunky Moesha.
I've been a lot Moesha chunky in my life thus far, but I've learned an appreciation for creamy. For
when I was at the Seinfeld the other day, I got Moesha. I got Moesha creamy peanut butter.
Cool. I'm glad you have peanut butter. It's a staple around my house. Hey, Beard, by the way, thank you for loaning me a roll of toilet paper.
That's right.
That meant a lot to me.
I totally forgot about that. When Slam was over the other night on the way out, he asked to borrow a roll of toilet paper. Which reminds me, I need to get more of, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna make a little note of that right here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a loud pencil.
Well, he was making a note on his microphone.
Oh.
Excuse me, I need to get Moesha of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got an email. Hey.
So we have just one email that we're going to read, and it's actually from Old Matt.
Old Matt! Love you, Dada.
Love you, Dada. This one is from Old Matt, and it says, Slam, last show you made Hey Girl do a radar sound. Radar makes no sound. You were thinking of sonar. Old Matt.
But doesn't the radar device make a sound?
I'm pretty sure it's just movies always make it seem like it makes noise.
Its radar doesn't make noise because it has to be quiet or something.
But does the display screen
make
the screen that you watch the radar with, does that make a noise?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what...
Like radar itself, sure, okay.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it must make some noise, but it doesn't make the pinging noise.
The pinging noise?
That's sonar.
And I was thinking of sonar, so thank you, Old Matt.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Doesn't sonar work like it makes a sound and then it waits until that sound wave comes back to it? Maybe Old Matt can let us know at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for the helpful description on what each of these actually do, Old Matt. Really appreciate your helpfulness. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, that was a very detailed explanation. I feel like I learned something valuable.
Yeah, Not all of us have access to radar and sonar equipment like everyone out in Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, love you, Daddy.
Well, yeah, still. Welcome back to Radio Nomad. Still super hot in here, as always. Mostly due to the hot dudes.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the gentleman who just wrote the song that we just listened to. He said he couldn't breathe. Hope he got help.
Well, I'm sure he's okay.
Yeah,
He seemed to be able to at least exhale. Just a very important part of breathing.
That's a fair point. You're gonna run out of
Is
breath
this
eventually.
some kind of joke?
Hey, before we go on, you may know him as Vertball 03. But we have in studio a Nomad exclusive, Soccer Seth. What's up, Soccer Seth?
Hey.
Just also real quick, hey girls here.
Hi guys.
Yeah. So Soccer Seth.
A little football.
Sorry, I just said a lot of words. I don't think I've been around such a famous, well-known, world-renowned journalist like yourself.
Nor I.
You know all things soccer.
It's called football, actually.
Well, okay, you're stateside. We call it soccer. Hey, girl. So
You can call it either.
okay.
Okay.
What do you call it?
I call it soccer because, as Bag of Donuts said, we're stateside.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's another sport called football here. It doesn't make that much sense. It's called football, but I think you just kind of have to go with it because we're stateside.
Sure. It's like
They should call it carry ball.
Yeah, throw ball,
carry ball, occasional foot, maybe.
carry ball, occasional foot.
Yeah.
It rolls off the tongue so easily.
They should call it crash ball or like head injury.
Slam ball. You guys ever watch
Just
slam
call
ball?
it concussion
Oh,
ball.
I remember slam ball. Is that still around?
That was pretty tight.
Didn't you invent that?
I don't think so.
That's the one where they had trampolines and it's like a combination of trampolines and basketball, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Slam ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah. It was invented by Slam.
Yeah, I also really miss XFL. Anybody
Oh
remember?
man, yeah,
Eighth
we're all
Street.
with you.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
I miss the Memphis Maniacs.
Well,
I miss the Tallahassee
Turbans.
yeah.
Tallahassee Turbans.
oh
That
yeah,
was a big rivalry in the South.
The Maniacs versus the Turbans.
Maniacs versus the Turbans.
All right. Well, we're gonna pick your brain a little bit about soccer.
I heard this was the soccer segment.
the soccer segment.
Did I
A
go
soccer
little
Seth.
football.
Did I come for the right segment?
We go
Soccer
Nomad
or
occasionally.
the carry ball, occasional foot segment.
Football.
Oh, no, sorry, it's not that one. Just football or soccer.
Football.
So what is soccer?
What is soccer?
Yeah. Just
Soccer can be everything and nothing. It's all what you want it to be.
Damn, Socrates, that was beautiful.
okay.
Is there a ball involved? Like, is it?
Yeah. I mean, even though the name is soccer and it doesn't have the word ball in the name.
No, it just kind of sounds like
There's
you
still
sit around
volleyball.
hitting women.
Right. It does a little bit, yeah.
I would like to know Moesha.
Yes, tell us, Moesha.
So the object is to try to kick the ball in between a rectagonal post, which is being guarded by a man named the goalkeeper who has gloves, and he tries to keep the soccer ball from entering the goal, as we call it in soccer.
Are these similar to the goalkeepers found in Middle Earth?
I'm not, big Harry Potter guy,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, pretty much.
I'd also like to know more about the word rectangle.
Rectagonal?
Rectangular.
Yeah,
Is that a real word?
What did I say? Rectagonal?
Yeah, I think it's rectangular.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
you're
a combination
totally
of
right.
Rectagonal is the greatest word I've heard in a while, man.
I just came up with it. It could very well be a word, you know?
Make it so.
Soccer Seth, which current soccer team is the best just in the whole wide world?
Best in the world. Are you talking about club teams or international teams?
What soccer team is the best one?
We don't have any idea what that means.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Explain the difference.
Oh, that's right. I did just explain the rectagonal goals, so you guys have a lot to learn.
Yeah. There's plenty we know, which we'll get to.
Okay. I think you guys know a little bit more, but I appreciate how you're getting me to just kind of start from the basics for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. For the casual
What's the question?
fan.
What's
I don't
the
remember.
best team in the whole
wide world?
Best team.
Whole wide world.
That's a tough one.
Quick fire. Just.
Well, I mean, I think Barcelona is the best team in the whole world.
There it is,
I think
Hispania,
even if you're incorporating international teams, because Barcelona, although it's a club team, is kind of like a team assembled with international all-stars. So all guys that are big stars for their respective national teams. So
sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I think I saw a Barcelona game too. I think they probably have the most slippery bastards on their team. So
yeah, Messi's a slippery bastard. They call him La Pulga, which means the flea. So there you go. I don't know if that's
speaking of slippery bastards. Who's the roughest, toughest mercenary player in the world?
Roughest, toughest mercenary player.
Yeah, who's just like that one just rough, tough mercenary that's always
like
just
the guy
planned.
that just goes from one team to the next and roughs people up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a mercenary. He doesn't play because he loves the team he's on.
He's
just
like the Adrian Peterson, Ray Rice, Greg Hardy of the soccer world.
Oh, you mean off the field?
Well, just and you know in general
and on the field,
yeah,
just roughest, toughest. Just
who has the biggest combination of on and off the field violence?
What about the guy that bit the dude's ear off last summer?
Oh, Luis Suarez. Yeah, he's more of a on the field violent kind of guy, and like a little different than the violence that maybe you're used to on a soccer field. More like Lisa said, cannibalism.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a late tackle or something like that.
What about that like Remy dude? Did he play soccer? Remy Gauthier?
Remy Maxwell.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Wait, I'll answer your question. Going back a little bit. There's this guy named Joey Barton. I think might fit your bill. He's an interesting character.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been all around. He played in France. He played in England. Got a lot of on and off the field assault type situations.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a bit of a checkered past. And since he's an English player, we spell it CHEQUERED.
Weird.
Something
He's
like
weird.
that. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Kind of along the same lines. Which player would you say gets called for shafting the most? As our listeners already know, shafting is it's a rare rule in soccer. It comes up every now and then. It's in the
You probably don't know about it. It's really rare, but we looked it up.
Bylaws. It's when one player strokes another man's penis during gameplay. Usually a red card is bequeathed in said instance. Yeah. So who would you say does the most shafting?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if that would really be a red card offense.
No, it is. We looked it up.
Shafting.
We weren't sure. It was part of our trivia.
It's generally not called because it's not always visible and it's pleasurable. So,
listen, if I were a ref,
not everybody objects.
that would be guaranteed red card.
Of course. Well, you'd be looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Soccer Seth does
Shafting.
not like shafting.
I'm gonna make this my cause.
He likes looking at it though.
No, I'm speaking out against shafting in soccer. We need to cut that out.
You should do one of those the
I'm
more
with
you know
you.
ads.
I'm totally with you.
Hey, why do players always run to the corner of the field after they score a goal? Is that ritual? Is
I want to
it?
know that too.
What exactly?
Well, let me
is
tell
the
you.
deal?
Let me tell you a thing about soccer.
Sure.
Okay, so soccer, there's not a lot of scoring in the sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a goal, if you score one, is a little more valuable than, let's use a sport you're familiar with, making a basket in hoop ball.
Mm-hmm.
So when you score,
That's
you're
the
real
twins,
excited. And when you get excited, you run. And sometimes you want to run to like the farthest area away from the goal so you can get a little bit of run in.
So it's like get your energy out. It's like when I play ball with my dog in the yard.
Right.
Sure.
And also, the corner flag, there's a lot of fans over there. Maybe you want to do a little dance for them. Maybe you want to do some shafting.
Whoa.
Oh, dude, you don't want a red card, though.
Yeah, better be off the field. Unless you're going to shaft the ref after. I think that usually brings it down to just a yellow.
Yeah, would you call it if it was you getting shafted when you were reffing? Like,
if I was getting shafted while I was reffing?
Yeah. Would you call that?
Yeah.
I looked it up. It's still a red card for shafting the ref.
Hey.
But it's not a red card if you shaft the coach.
Oh.
Yeah.
What if it's the opposing team's coach?
Mouth shafting is 1 game suspension, so really don't do that.
Damn, that is a stiff penalty.
What if you're just shafting with the water boy?
You can do that if you want, hey girl, but
I feel that kind of slimy.
You don't play soccer, so it doesn't even really matter.
Soccer Seth, how important is style in soccer? I see a lot of these guys, and I see a lot of crazy haircuts and
Versace
looking,
jerseys,
velour tracksuits.
I think that when you go onto the field, you gotta look good. If you don't look good, then you're not gonna feel good. You don't feel good, you don't play good.
Okay.
Hot
So you gotta start out with looking good. Maybe that includes a little bit of gel. Maybe it's going to the barber, getting a fresh cut every week. Maybe it's wearing some pink shoes or some short shorts.
Shaving your leg hair.
They're allowed to wear jewelry too. That's like the only sports that's allowed to wear jewelry.
No, you're not really allowed to wear jewelry. Maybe like wristbands or something like that.
Bracelets.
Like a big clock on a chain.
Some of them have like big diamond earrings or like a little necklace.
Well,
Yeah,
off the field they can wear jewelry.
I know that. Thanks.
that's allowed.
Well, it depends on the club or team, or if it's international or not.
These are some good questions.
We researched a lot.
We did a lot of research.
So what are some styles that are currently trending in soccer?
Well, I mentioned in my previous response pink boots. Sorry. Hold on.
What are boots?
I mean pink shoes.
Okay.
Sorry. It's one of those things that you say
when you're a real soccer aficionado like yourself.
if you know as much as me, because I know so much, then I.
That's why you're here. We love hearing it.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
Right. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, neon shoes are kind of a big thing right now. It's like you want to wear the loudest, brightest shoes possible. Now, when I was growing up back in my day, there would be an occasional kid that wore white shoes, and if you wear white shoes, then you have to be good. And if you wear white shoes and you're not good, then you're kind of an embarrassment, and you are opening yourself up to a lot of ridicule. At least back in my day, but now everyone kind of wears some noticeable.
So
fancy
white shoes, Nomaads ahoy! White shoes means you're the best on the team.
Mm-hmm.
So in youth leagues.
Is that why you always picked on me back in the day?
Sam,
shoes?
Slam, we don't need to get into your childhood
Soccer,
issues.
Soccer Seth.
That's
Soccer
Seth.
I have a question for you.
What color shoes did you wear?
I just wore a standard black.
Okay.
Oh.
I wasn't.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't
Bad. Wow.
Would you wear white ones now? Like knowing you're the best?
No. I mean, I am probably the best in my Tuesday night 7v7 co-ed Division II rec league.
Ooh.
I'm impressed.
That's an accomplishment.
Challenge to the rec league.
I'm not the best at anything.
If anyone's listening from district sports, throwing the gauntlet down.
What up? Soccer Seth, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
In your opinion, which is a worse foul? Shafting, kissing, or scissoring?
Stop scissoring foul.
Well, scissoring, there's actually a thing like called the scissor tackle. So that's like a kind of a real soccer thing. Well, so is shafting, I guess. They're equally real. So
yeah, I know.
I'm going to go scissoring because it's like a double meaning. It could mean like a scissor tackle or the act of scissoring between two people that like each other.
Hold on. I guess I wasn't aware there's a difference between those two things that you just said, scissoring and a scissor tackle. Could you elaborate?
I guess the main difference would be scissor tackle is when you're on the ground and the person you're tackling is standing up.
Oh, so like a standing scissor.
Well, scissoring, you'd kind of both be on the ground.
Sure.
I'd like to see a standing scissoring parade. Tell you what.
That sounds very uncomfortable.
Yeah. By the way, I'm just glad that I was able to make my debut on 69 Day.
Yeah, totally.
It's an important day for soccer players.
Yeah.
We're going to celebrate later if you want to stick around.
Yeah. Hey Girl's going to be here.
A lot of shafting.
The standing 69 is one of the more impressive offensive soccer maneuvers.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's always good to.
Yeah.
It's always good to see.
We should try this bit, Joe.
What?
We're gonna do a.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do a bit. It's called Headlines.
And so what happens is that we're gonna set up a little story for Soccer Seth, since he's a world-renowned journalist. Vertball 3, you can check him out somewhere on the social medias. And
at Vertball 03.
Yeah, or on AOL Instant Messenger. Vertball 3, I believe is his name. And we're just going to paint you a little picture, and then you're just going to, boom, like that. You're just going to come up with, right off the top of your head, because you're so good at it, a headline that the U.S. Daily would say the next morning. That's a big magazine, right?
It's a big soccer publication.
Sure. U.S. Daily is a trusted source for any real soccer fan.
All right.
Check them out.
So, here's case number 1. All right. So remember, you gotta give us the headline of what the paper's gonna read the next day. All right. I'll paint this picture for you. It's the World Championship final, and the game is really heated. The score is 1-1, and the players are hot. In the 70th minute, Pele gets called for shafting Landon Donovan, and is thrown out of the game. Both teams erupt in fury, and in retaliation, the players on FC Dallas start kissing the players on FC Brazil. FC Brazil starts... Sorry, haven't actually read this yet. FC Brazil starts shafting, and eventually everyone gets a red card except the goalies. For the rest of the game, the goalies play one-on-one soccer, and the game ends in a tie. I'm sorry. Sorry, did you get the last part of that? It's really important.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Heat gets to FC Dallas. Entire team sent off for shafting. Game ends 1-1.
Wow.
Wow,
okay.
awesome.
Wow, you use a lot of really
Sweet.
creative language.
I wrote that down because now I have a world-class headline.
in case that event happens.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah,
With the full team shafting.
I'd probably put a comma somewhere in there, maybe a semicolon. I'd have to go back. I don't really remember what
That's
I said
okay.
now.
Formatting isn't so much of a big deal as the words
Okay.
coming out of your mouth.
All right. Scenario number 2. The Women's World Cup final goes into shootout with one kicker left for the USA. Brittany Castigan scores the winning goal. In the excitement, she takes off her shirt and outslips her steroids from her front pockets for all to see.
Steroid shocker. Castigan spills drugs after winning the cup.
Nice. That's good. That's very powerful. I need a moment to digest.
If I saw that, I would lose my breath.
I really like that these headlines are devoid of sensationalism. They're just straight and to the point. Like, no need to blow it out of proportion. Here's what happened.
I come from the old school slam.
All right.
Go to the last one.
Scenario number 3. The last one out of 3. It reads... 15-year-old soccer prodigy Zimba Tom Zimba is set to start his first Olympic Games as the star forward for the Brazilian national soccer team. The game is about to start, and the boy is nowhere to be found. Tragically, authorities later find him in his home, where he's been up all night because he kept dying when he was attempting to get past Mephisto's dungeon, because there were some physical immune unique monsters that he couldn't kill because his Amazon didn't choose any elemental skills, and so he had to use lightning javelin. And only did between 12 and 18 damage per hit, and he had to keep running back to the bad guys and hurt them as much as he could before dying, and he didn't want to quit the game because then he'd have to play the entire level all over again.
And
that's why
he didn't make it to the game.
That's why he missed the game.
He missed the game.
That's why he missed it.
Yeah, that's where they found him. It's tragic.
Terrible tragedy, Zimba misses game due to getting caught in other game, wormhole. Shocker.
Close. It was actually Tom Zimba is his full last name. So
I guess there's
that's
a wrong
okay,
answer.
though. We'll give it to you because you're just hearing these for the first time. So
Yeah. You didn't get to put these past your editor.
A little surprised you don't know who Tom Zimba is, though.
Zimba
he's
Tom
only,
Zimba
he's
to
only,
you.
he's only 15.
Yeah, but he's up and coming, man. He's a prodigy, just like you are in the world of journalism, Soccer Seth.
I know most up and coming 15-year-old boys. But not him.
Well, that's coming up on the soundboard.
We'll have more ridiculously stupid statements from Soccer Seth after these. They should just start calling soccer Vertball.
That's a good idea. Then they could actually get the word ball in the title, too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Yeah.
actually, what if they played soccer and skateboarded? That would be Vertball.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That's only if it was on ramps, though.
That sounds like a cool sport combo. Soccer and vert ramp skateboarding.
All right, you guys ready to
let's
do
do
this here segment here?
He was
Yeah.
really good for a long time, though.
He was.
All right.
My upper thighs feel as hairy as your lower legs.
That's going on the soundboard.
Can I check? All right, thanks for sticking around.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Hey, girl.
Hey,
What's up?
what's up?
How's life?
Life is good.
Are you happy that
going.
Vertball's here? Sorry, Soccer Seth.
So happy.
We were talking in the break. I think that we should probably just rename soccer to Vertball.
Yeah, I agree.
I will second that motion.
I'd
Right.
kick the shit out of that Vert ball.
Whoa. Would you shaft the shit out of that Vertball?
Nah,
It's too bad.
it's too small of a ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey, I just want to apologize for not calling you "Hey Girl" in the previous segment.
Yeah, no worries.
I
you
know
didn't
that
have to do that.
I know that
really you shouldn't have.
that kind of like spilled the beans for the listeners who don't
Well, it's
actually
just
know
kind of
her
a
name.
derogatory thing to call somebody.
Yeah,
Like,
especially since that's
Well,
not my
You
name.
mean when you
Oh,
called her
sorry.
Hey Boy?
Hey, well, Soccer Seth. So about a year ago, Hey Girl was talking to us on the show, and well, she made this comment. Okay, let me just play this here.
And I used to have this really annoying neighbor who was just always in my house watching it, so I kind of learned a lot about it.
That's soccer that she's talking about.
Oh,
And who's that really annoying neighbor she's talking about? That's what I want to know.
Or was it Vertball 03?
Vertball 03.
Soccer
Aw.
Seth, right there.
Or-
So now you know what Hey Girl really thinks of you.
Man,
Well, when I have to wake up at 6 in the morning to see some guy in front of my TV
Doing what?
Was he naked?
Was he stealing it?
shafting his soccer ball. It's called football, actually.
Yeah, get it right.
you didn't have to wake up. I mean, that's your decision.
But wait, what do you call the actual ball in a game of football?
Football or soccer?
The Vertball.
Or Vertball.
Vertball.
Invert ball.
You call it the Vertball.
Invert ball.
So you buy a vert ball to play vert ball?
Right. And when it's high up in the air, or no, when it's upside down, it's the invert ball.
Hey,
How do you
let's
tell if
talk.
it's upside down? If it's a
Let's
ball?
talk about hot soccer dudes with Hey Girl.
Yeah.
All right, Hey Girl, who's
Yeah.
your favorite soccer player? I guess it doesn't have to be a male.
But it will be.
Yeah, I It's a follow-up question here.
Well, I only know two.
Can you name a soccer player?
Podolski?
Who's the guy that looks like you again? Oh, Clint. Clint, what's his name?
Oh,
Did you guys-
Eastwood.
Did you guys hear that? hey Girl likes the guy that looks like me.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Wow.
Not because of that, but
Just got a lot hotter in here.
Dempsey? Clint, is that right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
you
him,
got
yeah.
you got it.
Yes, that is actually who I like
Okay,
the
now
best.
Hey Girl, follow-up question. Name a female soccer player.
Hope Solo.
Okay, name a female soccer player who wasn't involved in both a naked
Mia
butthole
Hamm.
scandal and a abuse scandal.
And isn't Mia Hamm.
And isn't Mia Hamm.
Or any of the soccer players, you know.
Non-United States.
Mia Hamm's retired. We're looking for active players.
Yeah.
Active non-American.
April Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably one.
Yeah.
I think she plays for the Swedish team.
Wow, you know one more than me.
Lucky guess.
I mean, you throw Johnson at the end of it. There's a pretty good
Okay, well,
chance.
hey girl, do you judge your favorite male soccer player more on his looks or his personality?
Or his shafting ability.
Wait, so didn't you just say that your favorite soccer player was Clint Dempsey, but not because of how hot he is, and now you're saying that you judge your favorite...
No, I didn't say it wasn't because of how hot he was. I said it wasn't because he looked like Vertball.
So you're saying Vertball looks hot to you?
No.
Because he looks like
I
your
mean, he's hot
favorite
right now. Like, he's dripping hot right now.
So wait, your
I am
favorite
dripping hot
soccer player is Clint Dempsey, who looks like Vertball, but somehow Vertball is not hot.
So is she,
well,
apparently.
he's not ugly, but I mean, I
Whoa!
Whoa! Got a love connection
We
in the
got a
house.
little Nomad romance on our
No,
hands
I
here.
mean,
Little nomance.
if Vertball looked like Clint Dempsey,
My crotch always ends up moist.
but
When
they
that
resemble each other.
Sure. Yeah, no, he is hot. I agree.
I get wet.
Yeah.
Anything else to say?
Hey,
That's
thank-
all.
I get silly. I get wet right in the panties.
Thanks, hey girl.
Sure.
That's really nice of you to say.
Excuse me, everybody, but I have to relieve myself.
All right, well, be safe.
So how often do you think about Vertball?
Not that often, to be honest.
Okay, how about Clint Dempsey?
Not that often either, really. Only when he's playing and I see it.
Okay, well, let's put it this way, or let's ask this question then. Would you like it if he were to quit his soccer job and just be a stay-at-home dad with you?
No.
No, why not?
Oh.
I mean, because I like it when he plays soccer. It makes him
Because of
happy.
how hot he looks?
Yeah, he looks hot when he plays.
I got a follow-up to
Broken
that.
nose and everything.
Would you rather have Clint Dempsey bake you cupcakes or make you a pie?
Is he naked?
When he makes the pie, yes.
But not the cupcakes?
On the cupcakes, he's wearing something very erotic.
I would go cupcakes because I like cupcakes more than pie.
So it doesn't matter what he's wearing. All right.
Follow-up question. Does it matter what he's wearing?
No.
Okay. Have you ever gotten a sports-themed present from a guy?
No.
Well, would you like it if you did? Like, what if
I
on
guess. You seemed really disappointed by that answer.
what
by
if
the
on
way.
Valentine's Day a guy gave you like a dozen chocolate soccer balls?
I'd be like, sweet, I got chocolate for Valentine's Day.
I'd like that as a Valentine's Day gift. I'm just gonna.
Oh, Nomads Ahoy!
Oh, you better get out to the Seinfeld and get some Alicia soccer balls for a sec.
Friends, yeah. You know what that stands for.
Oh, no,
That's a good one.
I'm picking up what you're laying
That's
down.
another one we're going to add.
Yeah.
Friends equals F word. F word.
Yeah, F-bomb.
Okay.
Dude, have you ever had to take two guys grilling a pizza place while you were playing soccer or football?
I don't know what you mean at all.
No, but once I Frasiered myself in the middle of a
Gross.
game.
In the butt?
Huh? Well, it was so sudden, I don't even remember where it happened.
During a Vertball game.
During a Vertball game, yeah, sorry.
It's a common. It's a common.
Is your entire soundboard Hey Girl, or do you have other stuff?
There's some other stuff, you know. There's this police siren.
Woo, woo, woo.
There's a bird squawk.
What else you got?
There's someone saying I fart myself right in the panties.
There's a falcon, a shitty falcon.
It's a baby falcon.
There's a dog panting. And of course, someone puking.
I feel like I hear that one a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety on there. That's good. Hey girl.
Yes.
What would you consider scoring a goal in bed?
Having sex. Like, penis enter vagina.
Only that form? No
Yes.
backdoor.
No backdoor. No. That's a red
what would that
card.
be then?
That's
Oh,
a red
that's
card.
red card. Okay.
Oh, it sounds like a segue into
Yeah, that
your,
definitely.
We'll get to that.
perfectly would-
Oh.
Oh, let me ask you that question again in
Okay.
like 2 minutes. Wait, 2.5.
So what is the mouth just like practice? Is that's not the game?
Yeah,
That's like a
warm-
friendly.
That's warm-up shots.
It's not scoring a goal. Yeah, that's just like maybe like a solid try.
Scrimmaging.
Like a good header off the crossbar.
Yeah.
Header.
Header off the crossbar.
Yeah, header off.
She gives good headers.
Double header. Huh? That's,
A
that's
double
a sport
header.
thing, huh?
Yeah, you did
I
it.
made a sport reference.
You did it. You said one sports reference in this show.
Hey, everybody look at me.
That was more than you promised.
Yeah, I promised things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, what do you consider offsides in a relationship? Do you know what
sleeping
offsides
with
is?
somebody else, crossing the line.
Oh, that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
The always shifting line too with
Yes.
Hey Girl.
Always
Depends on the
shifting.
guy.
It does depend on the guy.
So sleeping with someone else, that's offsides. That's not like maybe a more severe penalty, like sacking,
Oh yeah, probably.
where you squeeze another player's sack. Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's worse, sacking or shafting?
Shafting. Duh.
have you ever,
Sacking is just a regular penalty. It's not even a card.
Mm-hmm.
have you ever had to grant a guy penalty shots?
No, I have not.
What
No.
is it? Hold on, what's that analogy? Like, I think I could see that because it's like you're not really sure as you go along. Game's tied,
Yeah.
and then you get
Sure.
to the end, and it's like do or die. Like this is it. You have one chance, and this is a make or break.
And
event.
it's all luck.
This is a make or break event.
So, like,
and it's
You just
completely.
kind of have to guess, and maybe
completely
you'll
by
get
luck.
it. You'll maybe
Right.
get it right.
I get it. So penalty shots is when a guy like jerks off and tries to shoot his load into your vagina, like make it in, right?
Or no, he tries to shoot it into you somewhere, and you have to try and close the right.
You have to try and block it.
I really don't ever want to play Vertball anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I can't answer that.
So yeah, what would you consider scoring a goal in bed? Quick.
I thought we just said that.
Yeah, and then what about backdoor?
Red card.
Okay. Oh wow, that segues perfectly into our game. We're gonna play a little red card, yellow card.
All right.
This is a game where we come up with different behaviors, and we ask you if it deserves a red card or a yellow card.
Ooh, I have a different answer for scoring a goal.
Okay.
Okay.
The big O.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, really? Just the being
Yeah, I
that's
don't
your
know
that's
why-
your
So,
minimum
hey, girl.
requirement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey girl, next time you're having
B
sex
and the
with a
V.
dude and you have an orgasm, you gotta be like, go!
Hey,
I will for sure do that.
just to clarify, the big O means offside, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you
Vertball.
sleep with someone else, then you get what? That's scoring a goal.
Ejected.
Wait, I had
No,
one.
that's still offside.
But wait, I have one quick question.
Yeah.
In which position do you score the most? Score the most goals?
I don't know. Depends on the guy.
All right.
Like depends on if he has like
Do
a
you
duck
have-
spiral penis or something.
Depends on
No,
your shaft.
it just depends.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's play red card, yellow
All right.
card.
Yeah, I want to play this game. It sounds like a lot of fun. That's a good intro for this one. Much better than the last one. Okay, so this is gonna be like red card means deal breaker.
Yeah.
Yellow card means like, well, it sucks, but you give him another shot.
Okay.
Okay. Red card or yellow card? Always has stale breath.
Ooh, red card.
Red card. Wow, that's okay.
Deal breaker.
Can't wait to
Really?
hear what yellow
Well,
card is.
Can you just fix that? I mean, that's something you can work
But
on,
if
right?
it,
Like,
if
just
he
tape his
said
mouth shut.
always. Like,
What if he just never opens his
always
mouth?
has it.
Like he's chewing gum, breath is still stale.
Yeah.
That sounds like a severe medical problem. You might
Yeah.
want to
Oh, it's
look
called
at.
halitosis.
Yeah, that's pretty severe.
All right. What about a guy who's lazy about getting haircuts?
Yellow card.
Oh, all right. Classic yellow card sound. What about a guy who wants a finger in his butt during sex?
Yellow card.
Oh, whoa. Is
What-
that even a card? You can also say no card.
Yeah, you should probably make that
No,
clear.
no, you can't.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
No,
you can't.
You have to say a card.
Oh, Yeah, I suppose that kind of defeats the purpose of red card, yellow card.
It's not yellow card, red
Blank
card, no
card.
card.
Yeah.
I mean,
Write it down in my pocketbook.
Whoa.
you know, real quick question for Soccer Seth. Why is there no green card?
You need that to start the game,
For the most part.
I see.
Like Tron.
or else you're gone. Out of the country.
Or else La Migra kicks you out.
Yeah. You present your green card to the referee,
get it.
and then you can play.
Is that how you say the ref in
Sorry,
Spanish?
Hey Girl's headphones are on like a 30-second delay. She got that joke right away. Okay, what about a guy who wants a finger in his bum while you watch movies?
I mean, I guess yellow card. I'm up for trying. If it makes him happy.
Okay. What about a guy who wants to put his fingers in your bum while you watch movies?
Well, while we watch movies.
And like he won't have it any other way.
I mean, yellow card.
Okay.
You're a patient lover, hey girl.
I'm very
It
patient.
seems like you go out to the movies for a nice date and you just have to have like an index finger, pinky.
Like, does he
and-
always have to have?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I would say red card.
Okay.
I thought you just meant like once too,
Oh,
once
no.
or something.
Like here and there,
No,
special events.
It's a
It's my
requirement.
birthday.
It's an always requirement.
Yeah, it's
Then a red card.
It's National 69 Day.
Let me put a finger in your
Let's
butt.
go to the movies.
You can fit on my thumb.
That's actually like a fear of mine, is that I'll sit on a chair and someone will quick shove their thumb underneath and they'll go up my butt. It would hurt.
Oh, that's funny.
Ouchies. Oh.
You have some interesting fears.
Maybe irrational, but it's still, I think that would hurt. That's a one way only. Out.
I hate to think of how you would die in a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Killed by your worst fear.
Red card, yellow card, a guy who has a doll collection made of hair.
Red card.
Really?
Very,
card,
very
huh?
red card.
You didn't even have
Double
to-
red card.
You didn't even have to
That's very-
specify what kind of hair.
Yeah, that's very presumptive. What if it was unicorn hair
Red card.
and he was a wizard
Red card.
who could score goals on you in bed at by touching your
It
skin?
can get you offside.
hello there.
Offside.
Well, in that case,
See, these red cards and yellow cards are never that cut and
no,
dry.
they're really
There's
not.
always stipulations.
I'd have to review it.
What about if every time he comes over to your house, he takes a two guys or girl in a pizza place in your toilet?
Every time?
Yep.
It's like just the thing he has to do?
Yeah, like, hey, smooches, and then boom, straight to the can.
I mean, I'd be yellow card, then I'd also give him a doctor's card for intestinal issues.
What if he just came over at the same time and he's very well regulated, so he's actually really healthy, had plenty of fiber in his diet?
And he just likes using your restroom, Moesha.
I mean, as long as he uses the basement bathroom.
Well, he doesn't want to have to go to the Seinfeld and get toilet paper all the time. Who the friends wants to do that?
Seems like an inconvenience.
Okay, so wait, you decide yellow card with that guy?
Yellow card if he uses the basement bathroom.
All right. Oh, you have two bathrooms?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Good to know for next time. It was very embarrassing last time. What about a dude who's always touching his balls with his hands? Or do you just already date guys like that?
No. I mean, if they're constantly doing it, I'd say red card. That's just embarrassing.
What if they're doing it with their feet?
I guess that's technically sacking at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is not quite a yellow card, but if you do it excessively, it's pretty close.
In a state of constant sacking.
Yeah.
Nomad.
A couple more. What about slide tackling you from behind on purpose to stop a goal?
To stop a goal?
Yeah.
Boy, I would never want someone to stop
No,
a
this
goal.
is we're actually talking about soccer.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's
Like
really
if you're
just
playing a game
tackling
of one-on-one
me?
soccer. Like you were the two
Like
goalies left.
you're on a breakaway. Like it's just you and the keeper, and you're about to just like nail a goal.
And then he tackles from behind.
Ooh,
Yeah, but
goal.
he
I
tackles.
understood that word.
But he tackles you from behind.
Yellow card.
Oh wow, really?
I can handle
I
it.
think that. Oh, wow. Okay.
That's wrong.
Okay, what if he slide?
Why is that wrong?
Well, that would be considered denying an obvious goal scoring opportunity, which is a red card offense.
Oh, Soccer Seth.
Oh, okay.
You've been Soccer Seth.
You just got Seth.
What about a guy slide tackling you from behind on purpose to create a goal?
Oh, yeah. Yellow card.
Yellow? Okay.
Are we still talking about
no,
soccer?
we're not talking about soccer
okay,
now.
we're not talking about
No.
soccer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you that goal.
Wait,
from
does that
behind.
mean like
He
he's...
slide tackles you. You're just like,
goal?
But does that still mean like the front goal or the back goal?
No, the goal is the O, but
Yeah.
the delivery process
Yeah.
is slide tackle from behind.
Okay. So yellow
That's what it's called when there's penetration, right?
card.
Slide tackle?
Yeah.
I would like to speak to your health teacher.
Depends on where that goal landed.
Okay, yellow card or red card? Someone, a dude who sometimes makes out with other dudes.
Red card.
Oh wow, that's so judgmental.
No, it's not. It's just not my thing.
it's just preference.
Yeah.
What if he gives both men and women goals?
Red card.
All right,
Not my preference.
all right, fair enough. Judgmental, you judgmental Judy.
Everyone's
Judge Judy.
judgmental about something.
I laughed at all his words. I thought he was a bitter man. He spoke of women's ways.
You asked for Moesha Nomad and you got it. We're back. We got a big girthy table here full of celebrities and hot guests and friends of the show, and I would like to welcome LG to that group.
Which one am I?
Let's see.
A
Well,
celebrity?
LG.
I wouldn't put you in the celebrity group. I mean, a lot of people know you, but just like of our group.
You have a following.
I put you in the hotties.
Which person's the celebrity at this?
Oh, that's Soccer Seth.
Oh,
Duh. If
Can't
you've ever
believe-
read Vertball's column
Can't believe you would even ask that. I'm a
And-
little offended.
in the U.S. Daily or whatever it was.
You must have just blanked out the crowd out front,
yeah.
like clamoring to get in here to get a piece of Vertball himself.
How the friends do you not know who Vertball 03 is?
I know. I can't get enough. I just always want Moesha.
Maybe you should follow me on Twitter. I'm at Vertball03.
And AOL Instant Messenger. Don't forget. You can always IM him.
I think I have the AOL Instant Messenger app actually, so
That's a good useful one to
really
have.
handy. Yeah,
It's good if
comes up a lot.
if the Google team develops that time machine.
Well, I was
can
gonna say I'm
always-
still talking to people in '92, so it's hard keeping up with them these
Did
days.
you ever use the IP relay thing on AOL Instant Messenger where it would basically call somebody and then it would read an operator would call and read whatever you typed out? Like
It was for blind people, right?
Yeah, or dickheads in middle school.
Oh man, no, that sounds pretty spectacular.
I'm sure it's still a service because there are probably still blind people.
Yeah, I used to get those phone calls when I worked at a comic book store 7 years
There are a
ago.
lot of blind comic book
no,
readers.
there's a lot of middle schoolers.
Oh, okay.
No, they would just be people calling up, and they were usually either asking for work or thought we were somewhere else.
Or they're like, "Excuse me, do you have Flash in Braille?"
Yeah.
Well, where else would they have Flash and Braille?
I don't know. I guess nowhere.
I was gonna say we do. We just have to special order it.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Well, I mean, isn't it like the pictures?
What if you had to
Judgmental.
make it?
What?
What if you had to
Judgmental,
make
hey
it?
girl.
I had to make it Braille myself.
Mm-hmm.
There would be a lot of very confused blind people out there. They'd be like, none of this even makes sense.
You just have your Braille book on one side, and you're just poking
Yeah.
like the piece of paper from
You
the
just-
back
You're
side
just
on the other.
tracing every line and poking a hole in it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. You're just basically protruding all the words, not actually putting it
That'd
in
be
the braille.
so cool to have a braille machine. What does that even look like?
Probably looks like a
Little-
typewriter.
Like looks like a printer.
Or,
Oh, that makes more
Cool.
sense even.
or a little Asian kid.
It would be cool to have a little Asian kid. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that's who makes the braille.
Oh.
Or do you think
I was
it's
gonna
like
say,
they,
that's really offensive, but actually they're both kind of offensive.
do you think they
Why
do
is he Asian?
the credit
It's a
card
little
trick?
Factory.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It was in like.
I mean, it could be Bangladeshi or
You
something.
think that most
Vietnamese.
braille is made in China? Don't you think that the
Yeah.
braille would need to be made in United States because it's like in English, or is braille just a universal language?
It's a universal language.
I
for
think
blind
out of
people.
anywhere, it would probably not be in China because I don't think they use traditional letters. Right?
We
What?
can move
Did-
on.
did I
Hey.
have
I'm
my
so
finger
sorry.
somewhere?
I'm
Hey.
so mistaken.
Hold on.
I think they deport them to inferior democratic nations.
Can I just ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Is sign language different in every language too? Because it's like there's American Sign Language. You know?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it
different.
is. Next
It
question.
is? Okay.
That's
Is
rough.
is it really?
Yeah, it's totally different
I
in
think
every
that's why they
language.
call it ASL, American Sign Language.
I don't think it could be the same.
I suppose, yeah.
There's some words in certain languages that just don't exist in others. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So maybe it's like half the same.
If anybody feels like Googling it, feel free to email it to us at the Radio Nomad at gmail.com.
You did
So
it.
Slamsies was right on that.
Totally nailed it. Hey, we were. I was thinking, how can we make this show better? And we can't. So I figured, hey, maybe we can try and think of ways that we can make other events better. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
like for example.
Hey, wait. I
Oh,
was.
sorry.
Yeah.
Beard, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, because LG and I are actually going to a comedy show tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to see Kyle Dunnigan. And
Who's that?
he's from Professor Blastoff, funny guy on the show.
Well,
And-
what's that?
That is another podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Our main competition.
Mhm.
We have like almost the same amount of listeners.
We're trying to kill them with kindness by advertising their show on ours.
Yeah.
Mhm. We're trying to run them out of business by
It's-
advertising for them.
It's slowly not working.
But I was thinking, LG, what would you think about making signs for the comedy show? That's like ones that say like, I don't know, like Kyle, we love you, or I don't know, we could have one that says
Circle me, Kyle.
yeah. Like Kyle, let's talk after the show.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, and like maybe because no one else is probably gonna do it, and so we make these signs, and then he's got to see them.
It's not a large venue.
No, it's not at a
You
large.
could
venue.
probably just yell it.
No, that's the thing is that yelling is it's like really
disruptive.
yeah, and it's a huge faux pas at a comedy show, but
Not like
Signs.
holding up not
signs are not.
Or we could
except
sign
for,
it.
except for to the people who are
Like sign
behind you.
language?
They're probably not.
But you
super
can't
excited about
you
it.
can't hear signs on their album that they're gonna sell in stores.
Yeah,
So wait, are we talking about a?
we're talking about an
Damn.
actual sign that we hold up.
Poster board,
Yeah,
markers, construction
Whoa,
paper.
Whoa, my brain got all. I thought we were talking about like a deaf stand-up comedian that just like stands up there and just like signs jokes.
How hilarious would that be?
that would be a cool experience.
Or what if they just had a translator, like the deaf helper on the
Who
side
just like
of
had
their
no
call.
sense
No.
of humor. Their timing was all off.
Yeah.
It was-
They were very literal about their jokes.
And then like 15 seconds later, the deaf people start laughing. But I don't know. Maybe we'll think about it.
think
Maybe
that
we'll
pro-
do some signs.
That would probably make that event better. For
Yeah.
you, at least. I don't know about the surrounding people or the guy on stage, but it would be better for someone.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some other events, Beard, that you've been thinking about?
Well,
that maybe
obviously
can
we
improve?
got to talk about a soccer match.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Like I know Soccer Seth is all he knows about soccer, but
Yeah.
I bet he also has some ideas of what could make soccer match better.
Well,
What-
I was talking with LG about this
Mhm.
earlier, and we decided that brunch, the answer to
Oh.
that question.
Yeah. So would they
Oh,
serve
that
it?
Would be good.
Would they
Like the players
I
eat brunch.
concur.
I
yeah.
would say and they should serve it to you in your seat too.
Yes.
Brunch in your seat would be
Mhm.
a really great thing to have at a soccer game.
Yeah. And then
Each person has like their own waiter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's like 70,000 waiters.
You can't see the game at all, but you're getting brunch.
I thought you said wiener.
I really thought you said wiener and chew. Everybody's got their own wiener. Like, well,
Yeah, I'm trying to say only guys watch soccer.
Yeah.
But what would happen if like everyone's
taking
just
girls.
sitting down eating their brunch with their knife and fork, and then like a goal happens, and then everyone stands up to cheer at the same time? I feel like there might be a lot of flying brunch in the air.
Or it's stabbings.
Oh, because of the silverware.
Oh yeah, the silverware goes flying and stabs people.
A food fight would probably happen too, because there's a lot of rivalries in soccer, and people really get into it.
Yeah.
But I think they already have food at soccer games.
That's true. Maybe you have to eat the brunch with your hand.
Or maybe they can just tell you when they're about to score a goal so that you can quick finish up, and wipe your face with your napkin and then get ready to cheer.
This idea needs some refining. I think
It's
we can,
good.
We
It's
can
good.
agree with that.
I'm thinking brunch happens like quietly beforehand, like as
yeah.
you're sitting down and
Duh.
mingling.
Yeah.
see,
So you have
That's
to
a,
finish.
that's a part of a soccer game, right?
the
Mingling.
thing, the thing I envisioned was like halftime hits and like waiters fly out with tables and like serve the players brunch.
The players don't leave the field. They eat brunch on the field at halftime.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
That's what we need. The players to eat brunch.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then they could do the team talk. The coach can do it right there.
Or what if-
we ought a chalkboard?
Well, and then the
or
second
whatever
half
makes
is
it do.
anybody's game because everybody's all full, right?
Yeah. But also, what if the players then served the fans brunch?
Oh, that would be even
Ooh.
better.
It's just like the
Yeah.
bench
Naked.
players.
Or shirtless.
That would
Because
take
they
a
can be
long
shirtless
time.
off the field, right?
Yeah.
Vertball?
They're often shirtless
Vertball?
on the field if they score a goal with "Hey girl."
No, they're not allowed. Oh. Well, that, yes.
Haha, field.
I do know in soccer they're not allowed to take their shirt off if they score a goal.
Is that true?
Is that, hey girl, is that red card or yellow card?
Which one?
I'm asking you.
The what I just said?
Yeah, taking off your shirt after you score a goal.
Red card.
No,
It's not?
it's a yellow card.
Oh, it's a yellow card.
Yeah.
So you're
What
wrong.
if you
you're
just
wrong
like
again.
lift it up and then you pull the bottom back through the neck and make a nice little tie?
I think that's allowable.
Okay, because it's not technically taking it off.
What if you were to just like give the opposing player a wedgie to steal the ball?
Oh, yeah.
Is that,
That'd be awesome.
There's nothing in the rule books, is there?
Yeah.
Well, that might fall under the category of like pulling a shirt.
Or
And-
shafting?
no, I
'cause what if
very
you're
clearly
too
would
far?
not be pulling his shirt. It would just be his grundies.
Right. That'd be tough. I think that's why players tuck their shirts in.
Or don't wear underpants.
You can't get to the underwear
Nice.
strategy.
Okay.
Is wearing underwear a requirement in Vertball? Because that would be a good way to avoid the atomic wedgie
I'm not.
that Sam was just talking about.
I don't think it is. I just think that if you didn't, you'd be putting yourself at a disadvantage.
If
Really?
you,
Like if you had your vert balls flapping around everywhere.
I was gonna say, if you outlawed underwear, do you think it would increase the female demographic?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's
think
really something that the
No.
female demographic is interested in.
Do you
Yeah.
think that if
Or
they,
male.
what if they just wore clear underwear and clear shorts? Would that?
Or
Would
just
you
no
would you
shorts,
ladies
no
like?
underwear?
Just completely pantsless. You can only play Vertball pantsless.
No, I think they would need underwear because they need to. You don't want it all flapping around. And
But
stuff.
just like really like shirt cock where it's just like a really long jersey.
Oh yeah, shirt
So it
cocking it.
covers everything.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
just
idea.
run around out there.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Would you ladies like that better?
So let me get this straight. You want just from the waist down to be transparent, but then you have to still have the T's.
No, there's just their jersey goes past their like just
Past
past.
their private parts.
Yeah, just like 1 inch below the tip of their
Sure.
penis.
Or
They
what
have to be
you.
fitted shirts. Like they have to get them tailored properly.
But that would just fly up so easily. I think you'd have to give them like maybe a foot or two below the tip.
Like
I feel like-
a nightie.
What if somebody had some really
Exactly.
saggy Simpsons?
I think they should just design a very androgynous like jumper, and all the players, male and female, can play in that. It's like the kind that like snaps around, like a baby has.
I have a serious question. This one's for the ladies though. Do you like it better? Like, would you, if you were watching a soccer game, would you rather see, and the guy was like naked and he was running around? Would you rather have his dick and balls flying and flopping everywhere, or just stationary, just like in one spot?
Wait, he's moving and they're stationary?
I don't know how that would work scientifically. That doesn't matter.
No, that'd be terrifying.
Probably stationary.
Maybe a saran wrap.
I feel like, I don't know.
I feel like Hey Girl's much. Yeah, I could see you being a bigger fan of a stationary penis.
Otherwise, how would you really get a good look at it and make sure it's what you want?
I know if she's taking pictures, it's just gonna end up blurry.
Yeah, you don't want it like helicoptering all over the place while you're trying to get a nice crotch shot.
All right, so
is that the point?
They're pretty much there for looking. In my experience, at least.
Gazing upon, if you will.
Oh, you're supposed to use these things? What? Hey, so we have other events in the world that happen.
What about
besides soccer? Surprisingly.
What about funerals? What could make those things better?
Music, like party music, like dance music.
Totally.
Oh,
So if you went to a funeral,
just
techno.
Like, what's the movie?
I don't know.
Uncle
Oh,
Bernie?
Bernie, right?
Weekend at Bernie's?
Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah.
Where they have the corpse and they like party with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That's what would make a funeral better if they played a movie. Specifically, Weekend at Bernie's.
I would like someone to Weekend at Bernie me.
Make it better.
Like if I pass away, guys, please Weekend at Bernie me somewhere cool. Like dress me up, take me out dancing like I'm still alive, bring up some strings, you know? That'd be great.
I don't think I know you that well. Sorry.
Whatever.
What else could make a funeral better? I think
that a lot more color. In all honesty.
Yeah, black and white. It's starting to get old fashioned.
Yeah.
How long?
What about jokes? Even
Like stand up?
Yeah.
Or just like a roast.
A roast.
Like just ripping on the person.
Or like a live funk band.
Yeah. Or maybe even like confessions. Like everyone go up and tell your worst secret that you know about the person.
Yeah.
And
And
just
tell them
trash 'em.
and your deepest, darkest secret to them.
Yeah.
But you have to say it over PA.
Yeah.
So that everyone hears it.
So it's like, Jake died, and one time he actually was touching his dog inappropriately, and also I'm in love with him.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, ah ha 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 ha, and then they go on to the next person.
That dog had a lot on its mind.
Or what if the pastor's just like, so what's the deal with car accidents?
Yeah, like they die of a car accident.
For sure, funerals need more comedy.
Yeah, like all the comedy is topical to the person.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would love that. I think
yeah, like a custom stand-up routine.
for the deceased.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's the deal with cancer?
So what's the deal with household accidents?
I'm just really enjoying the idea
So
of
what's the deal with homicide?
Jerry Seinfeld's crematorium and funeral service.
Should pitch this to Jerry. He could probably make a killing. No pun intended.
But there was a pun.
Uh-huh. Whoa.
Oh,
Jeez.
came in
Ouch.
strong.
On my brain.
I think that all the ideas we had will really make all those things better.
Yeah.
Let's see. LG, you get on that. Make some phone calls, okay?
Will do.
Dear Soccer.
I will say one other thing that I must mention is that I think firing an employee is an event that would go much better if LG were in the room and she had to deliver the news.
While I was crying.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually,
You would-
bonus. That's even better. That's
You would
really
cry if you had to fire someone?
good. You would cry to their face?
No, she's not even having to
I'd
do the
probably-
firing. She's just there watching them getting
She's just
fired.
there crying.
Or I'd drink heavily if I had to do the firing.
No, you don't have to do the firing.
Oh.
You're just there to cry in the room.
Oh.
So that, they're not the only one who's crying.
I think it'd
They
work
feel
well
better
too
about
if
it.
you
And
were
then
the
I'd
one.
deliver stand-up after that.
Perfect.
Yep. All right, well, maybe we can come up with some better ideas for the nightcap. Make that thing a little better. I'm sure we can in the break. Nomad. we have a whole gaggle of hot dudes and hot chicks at the Nomaads of the Round Table here.
What do you say, a gaggle of guests?
Yeah, everyone's furiously preparing for this segment, scribbling notes as fast as they can. We didn't have very long to prepare, so I can see. And you two are kind of touching each other's hands and giggling over there. Oh, who's that I see? Oh, Dyno. Welcome to the show.
Hey,
buddy.
thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it's good to see you. It's been a couple too many fortnights. If
The
you ask
fortnights
me.
have aged you,
Yeah.
Dyno. You look more rugged than the last time I saw you.
Winter's coming.
Are you prepared?
Do you have your propane heater?
Your Valerian
Whoa!
steel padlock?
Sorry, LG just snagged a mosquito straight out of midair, like with her tongue. It was pretty cool. Okay, well, now that we got what's going on in the room out of the way,
Yeah.
let's get to our Radio Nomad Night Cap. As always, this is it's a fun segment. We like to just wander around like a couple of nomads. Couple too many nomads.
Yeah, exactly. Go crazy.
Hey girl, if you want to
Go,
just leave.
go nomad, if you will.
Yeah. So anybody have anything burning that they just want to ask the group?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't know if
Everyone.
I want people
Everyone,
to know
I
what's
do too.
burning.
I think that Hey Girl definitely has a burning question.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
chlamydia.
burning question. Got it. Okay, I got one. What was your reaction when you first saw the opposite sex genitalias?
You know, I don't
Sweet.
think I think I was like, oh, but at the same time, I don't think I remember. Do you remember the first time you saw the opposite sex?
Yeah, I was horrified, and I was like, "Oh, I shouldn't have walked in my parents' room."
I was on my back, and I was like, oh, hey, Mom, when I was born. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I remember the time leading up to the first time I saw
Yeah.
female genitalia, but I don't remember that specific experience.
I don't think I actually really do.
I feel like I mostly knew what to expect. The internet did exist somewhat.
I do think I was like, how am I supposed to understand that thing? I still don't really get it. I've never seen one.
I was like, okay, I put my balls in there. I get it.
Wait, so I
This
shoved
goes
my
there.
sack around the other side?
I was like, well, the last time I saw one of these, I was in the whole thing, so I guess I
Let's get as much
Hop on
in there
in,
as I
right?
can.
Okay, we get it. You were in a vagina when you were born. For God's sake. Stop grossing us all out.
So the weather today inspired a question that I'd like to pose to the group.
Sure.
What's your favorite season?
No, what's the wettest you've ever been?
I think Hey Girl could probably answer that one.
I'm going to let somebody else answer that.
I'm going to say when I saw my first set of male genitalia.
I was probably when I was inside of my mother.
Oh my God! You could probably have phrased that better.
Before I was born.
As a fetus inside my mother is how you phrase that sentence. My brother's
One
wedding.
day- Sorry.
Oh, that's it.
Your brother's wedding?
That was all you were
I've
gonna
never
say.
been so wet in my life.
Did it rain?
No, it was really, really hot, and I was wearing a suit, and I was schwitzing from every corner of my body.
I'm pretty wet right now.
Yeah, I'm also rather moist. Like good cake.
Like a moist towelette.
Yes, like a moist towel.
Ready to swab.
My face always ends up wet.
I think the wettest I've ever been was one time when I was actually playing a game of Vertball, and it was just pouring, and then a couple of dudes started shafting.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
I have a question for everybody. If you could get home from work or whatever, just get home and you see the opposite sex there, and they could be in whatever clothing or whatever hotness you want, what would it be?
The Radio Nomad t-shirt.
Nice.
Just that?
And it just slightly covers their genitalia like a soccer jersey.
I see. What about you, Hey Girl?
What was the question?
If you could come home from work
Pay
and
attention.
see like whatever hot dude you want there at your house, what would you want him to be wearing?
Boxer briefs.
Just boxer briefs?
Yeah.
No nipple clamps?
Nah.
All right.
But they'd be on the table, right? Like at the ready.
Maybe a whip on the table.
Is it sexy when guys wear girls' clothes?
No.
What
Not
if,
to me.
What if he was wearing your boxer briefs?
I don't wear boxer briefs.
Oh.
Keep talking.
What if he was wearing like your booty short underwear?
What are you wearing right
No,
now
I
under
don't know that would be really sexy or kind of like odd.
What
What if
about
you just happen to own the same underwear?
Well, then there would be some conversations. Did I buy the wrong underwear or did he?
Or what if it was just like laundry day? You know?
And he put mine on
Yeah.
while he was washing his?
Yeah.
That might be okay.
But what if
Hey.
he was like really overweight?
Good question. What if you came home to your man and he was just wearing yellow cards over his N's and a red card over his P and B's?
That's nipples and penis and balls.
You'd have to have a couple cards on there.
He'd have to have a lot of cards.
Lots of cards.
Soccer Seth, what would you like to come home to see a lady in wearing?
Maybe like a burlap sack, something like that. Just
Garbage bag.
wrapped up in there. Gets me going.
Gets you super wet.
That's the wettest I've ever been.
When you came home to your significant other wearing a burlap sack.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't want to answer, but I guess, cat's out of the bag. Now you all know.
Out of the sack.
Cat's out of the burlap sack.
That's what she said.
What about you, LG?
Oh, fine. Whatever.
See, the funny thing is, I don't think women really care.
No.
I think Hey Girl cares.
Yeah, hey
Yeah.
girl. I don't think LG. I don't think LG cares.
What's he wearing, LG? What's he wearing?
LG would want to come home to her husband in some basketball shorts that have no hole. They have a big, huge hole, so his balls can hang out.
Or like today, my lovely husband, we went for a walk, and he farted and he pooped his pants.
And then you guys had to end your walk.
Oh no. I kept walking.
I'm sure he's super happy you're telling that story.
I appreciate how that had nothing to do with the question, but you still just felt the need to tell it.
Did you have?
I can speak for her husband. He would have answered the question the same way.
I feel like I could see your husband being like, well, I don't really want to walk. Could you give me a piggyback ride home?
I was just thinking because when we got home, he was like taking off his shorts and he's like, oh, this one's in the, like taking off his normal shorts. He's like, oh, this one's in the clear.
So wait a minute. Was he wearing the shorts with the ball sack hole? Because you would think maybe there's a way for some of that to get out.
No, those are gone.
Those are sewed up.
Ah.
They still exist, but they're sewn up.
Because Arts and Crafts LG was all over that.
Yeah. Dyno, what about you? What would you like to come home and see a lady wearing or not wearing?
Some shart underwear?
A smile.
Ladies, he's single. But you have to smile.
Bam.
Yeah, that's all you need to win him over is a smile.
And crotchless panties, too.
Yeah.
Or is that what you'd be wearing?
Yeah.
Just come home from work in crotchless pants. It's like, the guys at work were really weird today.
You see, instead of a smile, I would like an O.
A goal face?
A goal face?
Vert goal.
Yeah, a goal face. Like she just scored a goal.
And that's the way her face looks.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, excitement. And crotchless pants.
Hey, Beard, if you had to describe your goal face
Mm-hmm.
to someone who can't see your face, how would you describe it? What does it look like?
Well, it can be pretty hairy. Eyes squinted shut, and mouth squinted shut too. but then I flare my nostrils.
Like rapidly or just once?
Once.
Okay.
Once. Well, with each pulse of the
prostate.
Oh, sure. With each pulse of the prostate, I flare my nostrils.
Beard in the ever famous prostate pulse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you say goal?
Me?
If your mouth is squinted shut. Right, I forgot about that talent of yours, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, it's a definite talent of some kind.
Okay, I have a question that's strictly for Joe, okay? If someone... Would you rather die?
Okay.
Or
That's a good
for the
start.
rest of your life, the only way you could suck in oxygen is someone that would have to... someone would take a pill, and then it would turn their farts into oxygen, and the only way you could breathe was to breathe that oxygen. But it would also be mixed with their fart.
So wait.
So for the rest of your life, you have to basically suck
Be
in.
the human centipede.
You kind of.
You have to constantly follow somebody around with your face very near their asshole.
Do I get to do anything in between?
Yeah, I mean,
do I have to hold my breath for learn how to hold my breath for 5 minutes so I can, I don't know, type up a quick suicide note?
Could he fill up a tank with the fart air and use that?
Yeah, you could.
Well, because if you plug your nose, usually you don't really smell or taste very well.
Yeah.
So it could just be some bad tasting air.
All right.
I mean,
so it sounds like you want to live.
If you've ever been around me, I mean, I'm pretty much inhaling a fart constantly. So
your own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'd probably choose life, as shitty as that is, over dying.
Okay, this question's for Soccer Seth.
Woof.
Would you rather die or only play soccer for the rest of your life?
And you can't tell anyone about it via journalism.
Yeah, you
So
can't.
I would have to be constantly playing soccer.
Yes.
That means I can never shower again.
You better
except
stay,
for when it
you
rains.
should probably stay hydrated.
You could shower, but you'd have to play soccer and shower at the same time. So you'd have to get a friend to run around next to you.
In the shower?
In the shower?
No, they would have to run
awesome.
around next to you with a hose while you're playing soccer.
Okay.
It would be kind of sucky for the other players.
But then all the other things, that you need to do to live, eat,
Just do it while you're playing
expel
soccer.
human waste, sleep. Well, I guess you couldn't sleep, right?
I got some things for that. There's a feeding tube and there's a bag you can wear.
Colostomy bag.
Sure, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Good ad, Hager.
And we'll just for the purpose of this question, we'll just say that sleep isn't an issue.
Oh yeah, and I think playing soccer, would eventually kill me in some way. But I'd have to go play soccer. Yeah, that'd be cool. Might as well go out that way.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Why would it kill you? You would just be in really, really good shape.
Yeah.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
There are worse ways to go out. Let's face it.
Yeah, like the poop mouth thing that Beard was just describing to me.
You can spend the rest of your life watching Mrs. Doubtfire.
You don't like that movie?
It's so sad.
Not for the rest of my life.
I saw Jurassic Park for the first time the other night.
Really?
Interesting.
How many people here have seen Jurassic Park? Say aye.
Aye.
Not I.
Okay.
How are you supposed to know? Never mind.
Well, hey, I tried raising my hand.
I did too.
everybody was there.
It was everyone. Can we just say
except
that?
Joe.
It was everyone except for Joe.
I'm excited to see the new one.
Yeah,
Oh.
me too.
Oh, you meant you saw the old one.
Yeah, I saw the very first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
still
never
not
seen it.
interested.
I have
That's
a question.
Yeah.
So speaking about toots,
Yeah.
does anyone have when they were starting to date someone, did they ever not toot around them for a while?
Nope.
No.
Of course.
I never toot around people I date, and it gives me a stomach ache.
Why don't you just do it? It's
You know what?
hilarious.
Do you know
when
what I do?
it,
Hey
trust
girl,
me.
do you know what I do? Is I say I have to go fart and then go somewhere else. And that way it's well, they know what I'm doing and they know to stay away. And if they don't, it's their choice whether or not they want to smell it.
I like to look them in the eye and then lift one leg and just rip a big one while maintaining eye contact. You kind of raise one eyebrow, like,
I
yes.
feel like it went in reverse for me. It was like I started out just letting them go, and then eventually they grew tired of my ways, and then I had to start being like, okay, well, I'm just gonna like compartmentalize these things throughout the house. And so I would like go in the other room and just open like the closet door and just like fart into it real quick and then shut it. Like, go open a kitchen drawer, fart into it.
You are
close it.
literally compartmentalizing them.
Yes.
Why do all of our coats smell like ass?
Oh, also don't use our forks when you come over.
What about anyone who did not fart around their
I mean,
person?
yeah. Hey, girl, you sounds like you never have.
No, I
Or
haven't. No.
You
Vertball?
should do that.
Where did they go?
I usually don't, but sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give myself a stomach ache. I mean,
But would you leave the room in order to be polite?
no.
I think the hardest part
That's
about
that's
that.
an insane idea.
I've done that at
personally.
like family dinners.
Can't
Oh,
imagine.
yeah.
Can't
I've
imagine
left
that
the room.
working out really well
If
for you.
there's too many other people in the room, I don't want to be the annoying guy that stinks up the whole room repeatedly, and I'll go throw it in a closet.
Yeah.
No.
What
Also,
about farting in your sleep though, while you're dating someone, and it's like noon? You're
No
just
one can
starting
begrudge that.
sleepovers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just hilarious.
I like don't sleep because I'm so afraid I'm gonna fart.
Oh
in
my
sleep.
God.
why don't you just go
Yeah.
into the bathroom and fart?
Well, because I'm afraid I'm gonna do it while I'm sleeping.
Oh, like you don't have to fart, but you're worried you're gonna have to in your
Yes.
sleep and not know it and then
That
fart.
seems a
People
little
really
extreme.
do that?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, this is me we're talking about, but if I took a girl home and she ripped ass in her sleep, I would be falling off the bed. I'd be laughing so hard.
I agree.
Like, that
Yeah.
shit is hilarious.
What about
No pun
Pee-pee
intended, Dyno.
Excuse me, Dyno. My
Dyno.
name is Dyno.
I just
I
These guys
said
just
it.
met and they
I guess
fell in
I feel-
love.
when I first meet somebody, I try to hold it back, but it's inevitable. It happens, and it can be funny.
Well, if
Although I remember one of my long-term girlfriends I was with, we were together for like a year, and neither one of us had farted in front of each other. And one day we were out camping. We hadn't seen each other for a few months, and she just let one rip like in this beautiful wildlife area. And it was, from that point on, it was like, all right, I got this. So,
What about you,
beautiful
LG?
story.
thank you.
me?
Yeah. I mean, you're married, right?
I am married.
Yeah, so
Well,
that means you must fart in front of each
yeah.
other.
You pass gas?
Yeah. But I
never
have
would
to
have thought
say,
that.
I did.
How long
Date.
did it take you?
Oh, I don't really remember.
Oh.
I feel. Oh, my husband farted right away.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
But
Probably sharded right away too. It sounds like.
He's worked his way up to bigger and better things now.
Oh, our relationships have evolved to the shart.
yes.
We shart in front of
We
each
now
other.
shit our pants on walks with each other.
Who says romance is dead?
I mean, like, about how long did it take you to actually start?
I have no idea. Sorry.
Really? I feel like I could say to the month, like almost all my relationships when I started
Oh,
farting.
really?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Date number 2.
I still say ladies don't fart. And I just
And then
say
you
that.
Then you blame it on him.
And that's why I have a fear of farting in front of people.
I can tell you that.
Because it's a stigma. Ladies don't
Yes.
fart.
I've totally dropped bombs in crowds and been like, oh, somebody farted. Because, no one's going to think it's me
It's
now.
easy when you're in a crowd.
Well, yeah. You just don't say anything at all.
And then you laugh because you notice everybody else is in agony. And you're like, yeah, that was me. I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, that was me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
I-
there's the occasional time where you do it and like it's so bad that you don't even admit it, and then like you feel so guilt ridden that like 2 weeks later in front of your friends you're just like, okay guys, remember when we were at the bar? That was me. That's happened.
Also, I can't remember if I said this, but having a dog, it's a really good excuse to just go outside, let the dog out.
Yeah. That's
Well,
a good point.
Let the dog out, let something else out.
Well, even if you let one slip, you're just like, oh, my dog farted.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gross.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're like, weird, because that sounded like it came directly from your butthole.
Yeah, she actually can throw her farts.
Or like, oh, the dog's outside.
Her spirit farted. Spirit farts. Those are the worst kind.
Sucker was
Slam,
not delayed.
Dyno. Slam, Dyno.
Mhm.
Beard, LG, Vertball, Hey Girl. Thank you all for joining us at the Nomads of the Round Table. Here
You're
in
welcome.
Rumpus Island. Yeah, appreciate it. This was
Sure.
a was a fun show. It was a fun night. Unfortunately, as they all do, it's come to a close. We appreciate each and every one of you for joining us, and obviously we also appreciate each and every one of our listeners, including but not limited to Old Matt. Love you, Dada.
Love you, Dada.
Who else we got? We got Austin. Shout out. We got Jay Smooth and the Trade Home Boys, and a whole bunch more. As always, check us out, radionomad.com. All the social media stuff, not BuzzFeed. You know, don't want that shit to get all clogged up. If you want to hear Moesha Nomad, you know where to find us at the Radio Nomad.